This is Hartung Family Farms.
I'm dying.
Just finishing up.
We are getting new harvest equipment. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today it's cold. 37 degrees out, my car said right now. And we're gonna get snow tonight. So this is gonna be the last good day of harvest that we have. And why, did we get rain or something? Must have had frost or something burning off, but last good day of harvest that we have for a while. At least 4 or 5 days. But the bright side is, guys, we are under 100 acres. So who knows? We'll see what we can do. But I'm gonna charge my phone and get ready to move.
This is Hartung Family Farms. I'm Caleb. We're moving cows today, and Bud Man's about to come around the corner with some cows, so you'll be able to see that. And
how'd you do, Caleb?
pretty good.
Okay, there's Caleb Hinchin. That's the Duckster's son. Help him out here at Hartung Family Farms here in beautiful Jackson County. Sun shining. We got 45 cows in here now. He had 9 of them that were way up on the point up there, so I had to bring them all the way back out of that bean field all the way down. We had Willie and Caleb helping out because that way we can slow traffic out. We just bring them right on across. It was really slick. So this is where they're winter. There's a lot of corn in here, and then there's a cornfield up top, the cornfield on that knob there, so they can eat here, up there. As long as we don't get a lot of snow, we'll be fine. That being said, you got the Bud Man. We'll talk to you later.
So Pat and Curtis are off in the Cat Challenger in that big old half dump articulated dump truck thingy. I don't really know what to call it. Dump box. You can actually see him. He's you guys can't see him, but he's right there going down the deep creek. I'm actually gonna take this truck, go fill it up with diesel, and go fill Pat's combine up with diesel. Because again, we don't have a fuel trailer, so we just have this 100-gallon jump tank. So instead of taking the combine, folding the head, driving 10 minutes back to the farm, filling up with diesel and driving back, I'm just gonna get us through today and put 100 gallons in. Fueling. Let's head over to the combines. Here they are working on the building. Got a lot of scaffolding up, that's good. Hey, and here is the flat corn. Good Lord. This is just miserable. So Pat's gotten a lot of it done, but what he hasn't gotten done is we got 8 acres here, 7 acres there, 10 acres there, and then another 14 over there. That'll pretty much take us all day. I mean, we can't go fast at all. And what am I doing getting so close? Because the ladder's gotta fold down. That'll work.
Okay, we're heading back up the farm. You see I got the mule behind me there in the trailer. I got my cow dog here. Hi, Bella. Bella. Hi. It's good to have my dog back out with me once in a while. So we're just pulling into the home place here. Gonna unload some stuff. And we're gonna put a deer blind out yet today. Hook it up the tractor and take it back down the hill up there by the food plot. So we're gonna see what the hell that works out. And I gotta head down to Preston. I'm gonna be down there around 1:30. Hopefully I'll get down there. So see you later. Hook up Big Blue up to this trailer here. A deer blind that we made. We're gonna haul it up to where it gotta go. So we'll see what happens. 3-man operation here. Now we'll slowly go down the road with it.
So this thing will pump 15 gallons a minute, 100-gallon tank, probably only 90 gallons in there or so. So it'll take about 6-7 minutes, but here's what we got working with. 8 acres left here. A lot of this is just flat on the ground, tin in random spots, building materials. And again, we got 7 acres here, another 10 there. But just look at this corn, guys. We don't have a corn reel or anything because we didn't think it'd be worth putting it on for this little bit, but it is frustrating. He's having to go at a 45-degree angle just to be able to get the stuff to feed in. But there's ears there. I mean, we're yielding about 120 to 150, but it's flat on the ground. It's not even a foot off the ground. Yesterday when I wasn't here, they finished this up, finished that up, finished all those long rows up on top of the hill. Now we just got the stuff in the valleys. And here they are working on the building. A lot left to go. I'm just exiting the field with the Terex dump wagon, whatever you want to call it, and the Cat Challenger MT865B. I think we're going to be finished up with that, at least set the dump trailer aside, and I think Curtis wants to hook onto the chisel and get chiseling today. I think that's not a bad idea, especially if we have enough people for harvest. Well, all done.
Okay, there it is. Cruising down at Bellevue Cascade Road. We're gonna put this bad boy up in the field. You can see there's orange paint there. Each side has to have a visible orange paint to make it legal to hunt on them. That's the law. And me being me, I gotta follow the law. When I get this done, then I gotta head down to Preston to work on butches again. I think there's about 30, 40 acres left there. We wanna get that out before the snow's supposed to come. We're supposed to get anywhere from 1 inch to 3 inches tonight. That's gonna make a sloppy mess. That's why I want to get those cows moved today. We'll see you when we get down to Hollow.
All fueled up, so let's head back. Here's the big Terex dump box. On the Cat MT75B, 65B, that just got dumped. And there's Cletus, he's loading up corn for ADM. We got 10 loads we can haul in this week, so he's already been doing that. I think this is his third one. Alrighty, I'm heading out back. I'm gonna go start up this semi. I'm actually probably gonna take a load to ADM real quick. Fill it up, go eat a quick dinner, and then head to ADM. The boys are gonna start running. Curtis is gonna basically do this little 3-acre piece here, then run up on top of the hill. Pat's gonna start up here real soon. He's got a bearing he thinks he's got out. Hopefully not. He thinks he hears a noise, so gonna be a slow start, but Cletus has been hauling grain to ADM. He's gonna keep hauling. I'm actually gonna haul as well. I'm gonna take one load in once I'm buzzing out here to start up my truck. So I'm gonna start it up, come back, take the gravity wagon out here, switch places, go fill up my truck, go eat some dinner, and head to ADM. Clear as mud.
Okay, we're going on the gravel road here. We got the deer blind going by the small hollow. Looks like the cows are spreading out, getting some food. Some are eating grass, some are eating beans, some are eating corn. They're having fun the way it looks. This is where they'll winter, all 45 of them. One thing I found out 2 years ago when it was really cold, really cold, this little spring-fed creek right there did not freeze. So they had a water source there and a water source at the creek. So you can see they're spread out all the way along there, all the way up. So I got the duckster behind me. We're gonna turn into this big hollow right here.
She's cold. So I gotta let this thing warm up. Right there in the dead center is the piece of flighting that Nathan ripped off 2 weeks ago. And there's the T8050. Look at all as majestic as usual. So I'll head back, go start that other tractor, park this thing, and take the gravity wagon and tractor out. 7120 boxcar Magnum. Here's our pile that we dumped. I actually think I'm gonna dump one more wagon load on here. So you can kind of see we still got some room on the end here where this is the point where it's going to spill over first because we got plenty of room on this side. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fill a wagon load up and then dump that wagon load, and I have a smudge here. Sorry about that, guys. And then I'm going to fill my truck up. Our ripping is done for the year. You can kind of see this is a brand new point at the beginning of this year, but the rest of these points need replaced. This one especially. This one's not bad. That one's getting down there. This one's all right. This one's getting bad. So we're gonna have to replace some points next year, but for the most part, it's not too bad. That ripper did good. It ran it over probably 250, 300 acres this year. Not too bad for a small little 18-foot implement. There we go. This thing warm up. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put another load on, like I said. I'm gonna fill up this wagon and go dump it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing back behind the farm and fill up my semi. Grandma just called, dinner's ready, but I'm first gonna fill this wagon just so I can get her full, and as soon as I get done with dinner, I'll dump it on that pile there. And then I think this will be it. If we basically fill that pile, which is one more wagon, and then take 10 loads down to ADM, we should be hit the rest of the year. That's what we hope. All right, that wagon's loaded, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a quick bite to eat. Then I'm gonna go dump that wagon, bring that wagon out to the field for Curtis, take my semi, load my semi up, head to ADM, come back, and then start running trucks or moving grain back to the bin.
Okay, up the big hill, let's see what happens. We'll just crawl up this hill with the blind. Okay, we're making the last crest up to the cornfield. So far, so good. Puts it along about 3.3 miles an hour. Up here the ridge here, top here. This is where it's going to sit for a couple months. Got the food plot over there. Could be interesting. Okay, there's where it's going to sit. Hopefully we'll get a couple deer out of it. Who knows?
So scared. All right, that was amazing. I've just demolished that. Mashed potatoes, mixed veggies, pumpkin pie, and ham. It was amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead, dump this wagon, and then I'm gonna bring the wagon out to the field, drop it, bring the tractor back because Brian's gonna be hauling manure. And then I'm gonna go ahead and run a load to ADM. Dumping right now. Now I'm gonna walk around. You can kind of see we're dumping in the pile. I'm gonna walk around and make sure we're all good. So there we are, dumping on the pile. I'm dying. Like I said, we got a foot on this side. Kind of cool seeing a grain pile. I don't know what you guys think, but I always think it's pretty neat. Foot on this side and about 4 inches on this side, but I think we'll be fine because if you look, 4 inches does it. It's not dumping right through there. We still got a little bit of pile because Curtis backed up the auger a little bit earlier today. So I will be fine to get this load in for sure. Yeah, ballpark about 15,000 bushels we have on the ground right now. Because this shed, when it's filled plump full, it fits about 60,000. So if we fit just one side here, it'd be like anywhere from 10 to 15. Dumping the last load onto the pile. Pat's already started. All right, so you guys just saw that big pile of corn slide down. So that's what this thing will do when it's a ground pile. It'll basically just pile up until the force is greater than the friction holding it together, and it'll slide down. All right, Curtis is gonna fuel up the combine. I'm gonna get moving. Alrighty, so that pile is plump full unless we move the auger. Curtis is out back fueling, and Bun's getting this combine ready. My dad's on his way down. Pat's already started. Cleese is literally gonna just be hauling out of this auger all day today, and one truck driver should be able to keep up with their down corn. So that's what I'm hoping at least. But I have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna take this load down to ADM right now. We'll go from there. All right, tarped up. I'm gonna run this wagon out there, drop it off in the tractor back, the 7120 boxcar Magnum. Hook it up to the manure spreader for Brian because he's gonna be hauling manure today. Because we usually like to have all the manure hauled if we can out before a good shot of rain we're gonna have here soon. So I'll go ahead and do that.
There goes Bun with the cart, headed over to go pick up Dad. He's running a combine over there. He's along the road down over there by the cattle shed, working on that down stuff. He's full, sitting full, so Bun's heading over there now. I'm just greasing and oiling up my 10-hour stuff, and then we're about to get going and do that little piece right there, and then go up over the hill and kind of go over where Dad's at. Hopefully get all this down stuff done before the rain and hits tonight, or shoot, I should say. Stuff hits tonight. So get her greased up, oiled up, and get her rolling. I see here comes Ronald with the wagon, so he'll be able to help me oil these up. But for now, get her rolling.
Time to go for today, guys. Curtis is in his combine ready to go, the 2588 and the 1083 corn head. Curtis is getting ready to go. I'm bringing him out a wagon. I'm going to set it right in this waterway. He's got this little 3-acre patch to do, which will basically almost fill up this wagon. Bun was going to stick with them, but my dad's not here yet, and Pat is full up at Butch's. So I just saw Bun take off. Bun was going to stick with them, but my dad's not here yet, and Pat is full up at Butch's. So I just saw Bun take off. So we should be good for a good hour or so. I'm going to run Pat the quad, and then I'm going to take a load of dry down to ADM. That thing is loud empty. So I'm only going 9 miles an hour. All right, that wagon is ready for Curtis. I'm going to help him oil his chains. Yeah, then head out to ADM. So to oil his chains, it's a 2-person job. One guy sitting in the seat running the machine. You ready? Yeah. And I just turn the machine on, header and everything, and it spins. Curtis takes the shields off right there. He just sprays the chains. We oil our chains every 10 hours just because it makes it last so much longer. There you go. See you later, Kurt. So I'm going to check air on the quad's tire and then bring the quad up to Butch's. Then Brian's going to come pick me up. I'm going to take that load to ADM. Alright, heading up the quad right now. Let's get moving. Pat apparently is broke down right now, so that's fine. Something with this corn head, snoot. Quad's parked. Pat is working on a snoot. He probably took some metal innards, did something. Who knows? Let's just look at this crap. Basically, like I said, we had that wind come in, explode that side of the building, and just throw debris everywhere. We knew this field was going to be a nightmare. And sure enough, it is. Alright, Pat and Bun are off fixing Pat's corn head. just loaded Cletus. I'm gonna hook onto the 7120 to the Kuhn Knight Pro Spread manure spreader. Boy, Brian can haul manure, and then I'm gonna head down to ADM. There's no pin for this unit? I guess not. Guess there's no pin. Sorry, that last like half hour was a case of me having too many things to do and not enough time to do it. But I basically loaded Cletus' truck, hooked the 7120, found a pin for the manure spreader, hooked it up, set the manure spreader over here, and now I'm here. So let's head down to ADM and get it unloaded. There's a John Deere 9R ripping with the Case IH ripper. Disc ripper is what I call these things. Case makes a good ripper, I will tell you that. There's a 9RX spreading fertilizer right there. You do not see that every day. That's pretty freaking cool. I just saw a big cloud of dust. Cool. Made it.
7580.
Man, I like lines like this.
005.
Almost got to open my tarp. Ready to get probed. Copy 008. Alright, getting probed right now. Let's get moving. What up if I put off my park brake?
Just finishing up with these little short rows here on this little 3.5 acre piece I pointed to at the beginning that I was going to work on. Oh, we're going to head over to my dad now after I dump this load that I got. Bud's here now, so that'll help speed the process up. Hopefully we get over there and it's good going, at least some of it. We'll see you over there.
Just saw Cletus go by, so he's going to be about 7-8 minutes ahead of me. It's worked out just fine. I hate the rail dump because it's so narrow. It's really easy to bust a mirror. There's Cletus. He just got fuel. I'm just going through Goose Lake.
Moving up to this piece right here. I got that little bit to do. Dad's gonna do that with the 12er, I think he said, after he gets done over on that down crap. Hopefully I can get this done and come over and help him with that piece. Then we just got a little bit left in Kales that Dad will run up and do with this 12 row, and then that'll be it for here. We're not moving to Zymus tonight. We got a lot of crappy weather moving in. I don't know if that'll be for the weekend, if you'll drive by the weekend, or maybe next week. Sometime though we'll get at it. Just gotta get after these down pieces. Get them done before all the crappy weather comes.
Well, just made it back to the farm. I beat Cletus because he was fueling up. So I'm gonna take my truck out to the very back because my Uncle Bun's full. He's actually heading back to where I was. My wagon's full back there as well, actually there's Uncle Bun right there. So it's gonna be perfect timing. And Brian is hauling out manure. Here we go. All right, there we go, loading me up. Let's see if I can find the tractor to hook onto that wagon. Well, I just got Cletus filled up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Maxim 190 out to get the gravity wagon full of corn, bring that in, bring the wagon back there, and I'm gonna run between the wagon and the truck for now until we get done with the stuff that's to the west or to the north. And then I'm gonna run and go ahead and probably run between the quad and the semi. There's Brian. Hauling manure, cleaning out this yard, and then he's gonna probably go over and do Jerry's. Hooking her up. Finally, got it. All right, let's go dump this thing. Only took till 4 o'clock, but we finally got a wagon full and a semi full. Here comes my dad, but granted, down corn really sucks. Like, it's slow going. There's no denying it, but I don't know. We're just, with breakdowns, cattle, it sucks because we're always lagging. We can never get it started before noon, ever. Hopefully next year, we are gonna be getting, actually I know for a fact, we are getting new harvest equipment. I'm not gonna say anything more than that, but we have already started to pull the trigger on some things. Any guesses down below what we're gonna be getting?